Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. For today's video, we've got the next part of the Bancroft School Maths sample paper for 2022. So let's put our thinking caps back on and dive straight into these solutions. Okay, here we have a very fun question. Each number in a sequence is calculated by multiplying the previous number by 3 and then subtracting 7. If the first number is 4, what's the fourth number? So we have position 1 or number 1. Then we have position 2, 3, and 4. We want to work out position 4, number 4, but we're starting at number 1. So we're told the first number is 4. So to get the second number, the next number in the sequence, what do? We've been told already. We multiply by 3 and then subtract 7. So we can do it. I mean, there's not many numbers to get to 4. So here we can just simply work it out ourselves manually, step by step. So multiply 3 by 4 gives us 12. Subtract 7 gives us 5, right? So 4 times 3, 12. 12 minus 7, 5. 5 times 3, 15. 15 minus 7, 8. 8 times 3, or 8, 16, 24. 24 minus 7, 17. So our fourth number is 17. So now for part B, we're told if the third number is 20, what is the second number? So let's just simply take this same position structure. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we're told the value of the third number is 20. Remember, to go from 2 to 3, what did we do? We multiplied by 3 and then we subtracted 7. So now, to go from 3 back to 2, we have to do the inverse. We have to turn it around, do the opposite. So this time, we're going to start by adding 7, giving us 27. So we do 20, add the 7, giving us 27. And then we're going to divide by 3, the opposite of multiplication, giving us 9. So this should be 9. And we can check it because we know that 9 times 3 gives us 27. 27 minus 7 gives us 20. So 9 indeed should be our second number. Now, this is the way we can work this out. Of course, this solution would have been very different if instead of being told to work out the fourth number, we were told to maybe work out the 40th number or 60th number. Then we would have to use the nth term and some more complex formulas. But for this, we're fine. 17 and 9. Okay, so here for this question, we've got something a tiny bit more complex. So let's go through the solution. How do we work this out? Well, if you've read the question, let's try and think about this visually. It always helps. So we have a drinks bottle. Here's our really badly drawn drinks bottle. Maybe it's a carton of juice, whatever. And then we're told this drinks bottle, which is actually a fizzy drink, not a carton of juice, is a third full. So about here, right? It's a third full. Then we're told that this person who is clearly thirsty drinks 40 milliliters. So let's say that's 40 milliliters of this fizzy drink. And now the bottle, the same bottle, is a quarter full. And of course, a quarter full is less than a third full. So how much fizzy drink does the bottle hold when it's full, 100% full? How can we work this out? Well, we have it visually here. This visual aid should help us. But what's really going on maths-wise? Well, we're starting at a third full. We drink 40 milliliters, and then drinking that 40 milliliters brings us down to a quarter full. So what we really need to work out is the difference between a quarter and a third. If we can work out this difference, we know that this difference is equal to 40 milliliters. And then we can use that understanding to work out what the full bottle must hold. So let's go through it step by step, but that's generally what we're going to do. We start by working out what this difference is. Can we actually work out the difference in terms of a fraction between a third over here and a quarter over here? What is that number in fraction form? Well, to do that, we need to know how to subtract fractions. So we have a third minus a quarter. So here it's all about the common denominator. It's all about that. And we do that by multiplying both the numerator and denominator of a third by 4. So 3 times 4, 1 times 4, both numerator and denominator. And then also, to get this common denominator of 12, we take a quarter and we multiply both the numerator and the denominator by 3. So for the left-hand side, we have 1 times 4, which is 4. 3 times 4, which is 12, our common denominator, same number. That's all common means, same. And then we have 1 times 3, which is 3. And then, of course, we have 12, 4 times 3. So now it's pretty simple. We have 4 over 12 minus 3 over 12, which should give us 1 over 12. We simply subtract across the numerators, but the denominator always stays the same. So 1 over 12. So that means we now know that if we have the bottle and we have milliliters, we're going back to ratios. This ratios understanding really is important in speeding up working for our 11 plus exams. So we have bottle and milliliters. We can draw a relationship between those two things based off what we know. We know that bottle-wise, 1/12 of a bottle is equal to 40 milliliters, right? Because that's the difference, 1/12, which we also know is 40. But then to work out the full bottle, we want 12 twelfths, right? In fraction world, 12 twelfths will equal 1, which is the full bottle. So how many milliliters will this be? Well, we simply use ratios. 1/12 to 12 twelfths, we multiply by 12. So 40 to our mystery number, we multiply by 12. Consistency. 40 times 12, or 4 times 12 is 48. So 40 times 12 is 480. So that's our answer. The full bottle holds 480 milliliters. Okay, so here for this question, we're told that traveling by train from Edinburgh to London, we pass a sign saying London 151 miles. So 151 miles away. After 7 more miles, we pass another sign saying Edinburgh 242 miles. So how far is it by train from Edinburgh to London? So let's make this visual. This question is begging us to make it visual. We have Edinburgh and we have London, LDN. Okay, Edinburgh and London. So we start at Edinburgh. We're traveling by train, okay? And then we get to a point where it says London 151 miles away. So this is the first sign, first S. We know that at the first S, we are 151 miles from London. But then we travel 7 more miles. Let's say it's this. Not to scale, by the way, but we travel a bit more distance. And then we get to sign 2. Second S, or second sign. Let's make it full. Second sign. This sign, which is 7 miles, we see that Edinburgh is 242 miles away. So let's use black. From this second sign to Edinburgh is 242 miles away. So now how far is it to go from Edinburgh all the way to London? Well, think about it. It's going to be the 242, add the 151 minus the overlap. So we have 242 plus the 151 minus the overlap, this overlap here of 7 miles. So we can work this out. 242 plus 151. Well, this gives us 393, so 393. Then we take away 7, and this gives us 386. So it's 386 miles to get from Edinburgh to London by train. And that is our answer. Okay, so that is all for today. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you're the first to know when the next video is released. And on that note, I will see you all next time.